Let's walk through setting up a new activity. To begin, we're going to go to Membership, click on Activities. You'll see the list of activities that you currently have to the left if you have any. To start a new activity or set up a new activity, we'll click Add Activity button here at the top. A dialog will show up to where we can set up and choose the different options for our activity. You'll set an activity number. You'll set this hierarchy however you wish. You can set different levels to designate different things, different types of activities, different departments, etc. For this one, let's just choose activity number 900. Keep it closer to the top, but not at the very top. Description is just going to be the title or the name of your activity. We're going to set up an activity for our deacon body. Your group, you can set this up in utilities and options and the different groups that you may have for activities. For this one, we've set up committee and department the same. We've got committees and department. You can choose whether or not to use a search-based membership. So without a search-based membership, then you are going to set each member manually. Using a search-based members, you would say anyone with that's over the age of 18 is a male and has this certain criteria. Maybe you have a custom field or something that you're working off of. For this one, we're just going to keep it manual. Attendance, you can choose whether or not you want to record attendance, or whether or not you want to record it in detail or by totals only. For right now, we're just going to choose to do not record attendance for this role, for this activity. Default role is going to be, you can set these up again in utilities and options under activities. For this one, we're just going to say default is member, but then you'll have the options, to go in and set specific members of the activity to things like committee chair, etc. Check-in options, you can choose to do this. We often refer to check-in as kids check-in or children's check-in, but it's really much more than that. You can use it for adult events, kids events, and it just gives you the option to take attendance while taking roll at the same time. You can set up kiosks, or you can have somebody walk around and take attendance, using a phone or tablet. So we're going to say that just for future reference, if we do want to take attendance, we're going to take attendance where it's always available. That way we're taking attendance, or using check-in to do so, then we can do that at any time. It's not dependent on one event like church service or evening worship or anything like that. Go ahead and click Next. This is going to give you some more options based on check-in, whether you want to record attendance when they check in, prompt for bags. This would be for children's activities set up where they're having diaper bags or maybe bottles, things like that. Print name badges, whether or not you want to print badges at check-in. Maybe you want to have check-in for something like deacons or youth group, but you're not worried about printing name badges. And then if you are printing name badges, then it gives you some more options like print class name, print allergies, print parent badge, and print the parent phone number. We're not going to need any of that for this setup. I'm going to click Save Changes. So right now it has no members, so let's add a member. I'll say John. We're going to add John Blake. He is a member. The date he joined, you can customize this if need be. And if you want to put an end date, you can put an end date, but it's typically in the past or just coming up soon. If you want to schedule it for the future, you can do that as well. You can add any remarks here. So once you've set up all of your members, double check anything here. This is where you'll see your attendance. So click Detailed Attendance. You'll see Detailed or Graph. It'll show a graph. Events, it's any event that is assigned to or when that event is coming up. Setup, you'll see all of the options that you just walked through. And attachments is where you can attach any documents. So maybe for this one, we have deacon body commitments or contracts or release forms, that sort of thing. You can attach those PDFs here. That's pretty much it for